Hi everyone, this is Paula. I'm here to talk to you about how to add some pages to your website. And we're not only going to do add pages, we're going to do delete pages, and more importantly, we're going to figure out where those pages go, because we have to, once we make the page, the final step is to make sure that they're on our navigation toolbar over here, otherwise people won't see them. So right off the bat, we're going to go to this section up here. We know that this is our editing tool. Right beside that is new page. When I open up new page, I'm going to make a new page for resources for my students. So this might be a web page of just links for them to go to. It might have math sites and whatnot. I would like to review with you real quick that there are a lot of different types, not a lot, there are 4 or 5 different types of Google pages that we can make. Most of the time, we are under web pages. That's all you've seen from me so far. But I do want to let you know that there's an announcements page, and it looks and feels a lot like a blog, and it has huge potential, I think, in the classroom. This is where we can, like any other blog, students can post themselves. I like personally when the students take over the announcements page. I think it's more powerful for them to kind of have a quick post that they're responsible for every day or every week. So the announcements is like a blog. The filing cabinet, this is where you could keep, literally it's like taking your filing cabinet in your classroom and putting it online, where any worksheets or spelling lists, you could put them in a nice filing cabinet and organize them for the students. So no longer is it, I forgot my folder, my binder's in my locker, and my dog ate my homework. It's right there electronically for them. A list is exactly that. It makes a list of things to do, kind of a to-do list page for them. And the start page is not something that's really applicable for us right here. It's I've seen it used for Google App educators to have a login for their first page and whatnot. We're going to stick with, I just wanted you to be aware of those, but we're going to stick with that web page right here. So I have the web page. I've named it. I chose the type of page that I wanted, and now I have to choose what level that I want to put it at. And the level has to do with the navigation bar on the left-hand side. Let's leave it right here and leave it at the top level, and I'm going to click Create. And it's going to open up my resource page. Okay, so here's my resource page, and it's not showing up here on the left-hand side for me. And the reason that it does that is because in my resource page, that's the title of the page right here. That's where it tells me that. But I haven't added it to that navigation link like I thought I did. So I want to do that by clicking underneath the navigation, and I'll show you that in 1 second. I want to tell you why this is important. This is important because you can create a page and start working on it, but not have to finish it. Once it goes live on this navigation, that's when everybody sees it. So I can say, Paula, make a list for students here. And that's, oh, my daughter's calling me. I don't really have time to do that now. So I save it, and it's nowhere to be found. I have this right there. Okay, so what I would want to do is I want to get the resources page over on this side. I would want to go under Edit Site Layout, and I'm going to click on Navigation here, and this is the window that I'm looking for. So you can see I'm going to add the page, and when I add the page, underneath Resources is right here. So I'm going to click on Resources, I'm going to click on OK, and now I get to put it where I want to. And I think I'd like this to be a subcategory underneath curriculum links. So I used the arrows here and I added it to the resources, and now when I click OK, you can see resources is right there, and that makes it live so everybody can see it. Alright, so I'm going to close out of that. I'm underneath my resource page. So this was to add the page. Then kind of step 2, when I'm done, I want to add it to that navigation link over here, which was underneath Edit Site Layout. I covered that in a previous video. And then the last thing I want to do is I have this page and I don't want it anymore. The tricky part is you have to be on the page, and I'm on the page right here, in order for me to go underneath the gear, and it will say, do you want to delete the page? Okay, so I have to be on the page that I want to delete. I could then delete this page, and when I delete it, it's going to ask me for a verification. It's never going to just let me delete it once. It's going to ask me to hit at least a second button to clarify there. And now that page is gone. Okay, so add a page. Great, name it, and then once you add it, you're going to make sure it goes on the Edit Site Layout, which is this navigation. We have to place it over here, and then if you wanted to delete it, you have to be on the page and click on Delete Page on that one. All right, hope that helps.